9:35, everybody. So when it comes to knowing Lilo and Stitch, well, our next guest is no stranger.
Yeah, I mean, she was one of the iconic voices in the 2002 Disney animated film, and now, 23 years later, she is back for the live-action remake. Take a look.
So, what can I get you to drink?
Do you have tea?
Of course I have.
There's a lot of unpaid bills here, Nani. How often would you say you leave your little sister home alone?
What? No, why would I do that? I would never leave my sister alone.
Smoke, Nani! The alarm, the smoke alarm.
Oh, don't worry. There's no batteries in there.
Lilo!
They took them out because it kept going off.
That's not true. Say aloha to Mrs. Kekoa.
Yeah, the Lilo and Stitch remake is breaking box office records. Now you can relive the magic right from your couch.
Yeah, here to dish about the live-action film, please welcome to our couch actress and singer Tia Carrere. Great to have you here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to be here at the Daily Planet.
Exactly. First of all, I saw the film. Loved. My kids, we cried. I mean, it was amazing. Even my husband, he
I'm
showed
sorry to make your family cry.
No, it was just so touching, and it was so great to see it in live action. I mean, so many people were fans of the animated film, which you were a part of, but to now return as a voice and an actress in the new one, live action, what was that like for you to be invited back?
Well, it was incredible being able to walk the set with Dean Fleischer-Camp, our director on this one, because I worked with Chris Sanders and Dean DeBlois on the first one and came up with the idea of singing Aloha Oi in that hammock scene. And so when Dean was taking us on the tour, he said, okay, so this is where the Aloha Oi thing happens. I was like, that was my idea. He goes, wait, oh my gosh, that's right. Yes. He said, I remember reading stories about that 20 years ago. I was like, yay. I love that I was part of, that whole thing, because I'm from Hawaii. So to give it the fingerprints of, growing up there and just the pidgin English, the kind of accent, the way, we talk over there. It was wonderful being a part of it.
In the original, you play Lilo's sister Nani, but in this version, you're playing a completely different character.
Yeah, that doesn't exist in the Stitchiverse.
Right.
Previously, yeah. But so I played like the young, messy teenage girl, and now I play the mentor to that teenage girl, which is not unlike being a mom and, transitioning as a woman into being a mature mentor to, the next generation. So that was really gratifying.
Yeah, I mean, it's so much different when it's animated. You're not working with the cartoon characters, but here you're working with Stitch, who isn't really there, right?
It's a puppet. It's a, it's like a ball or whatever. Like people like, okay, here's the X mark where you're looking. So it's a little bit more imagination. But I got to say, Maya and Sydney were tremendous, and they had all that work with an imaginary creature, and he came to life.
Yeah.
The CG, the puppetry, how they pulled it all together was so believable.
Yeah, I always kind of wondered how you guys do that. I mean, the imagination you have to just kind of imagine that there's this character here that's doing something wild and kooky. And
but it's so, it made you cry.
Yes, it was so good. So good.
It's real.
I got to see it. I got to see it. I have a 3-year-old, so maybe, I don't know if is she ready for it?
Show her the cartoon one. I think the cartoon one, it's slower and, but I think a little bit older, the kids are just like there for the romp. It's like it could be their friend, It's a little person, it's a little creature that they completely buy in that world, and it's great to spread the aloha spirit with the world.
Of course.
And you can watch it at home now. I mean, people that even saw it in the theater want to watch it again on TV because you can buy it, right?
Yeah. We had Sydney here, Agudang.
Yeah. You did? Yeah. I'm going to see her tomorrow in San Diego.
Oh, nice.
We're going to do Comic-Con there.
Oh, cool. So what was it like passing the torch of your character on to her?
I talked to Sydney before the movie, even, before I was even on the movie. So it was great getting to, just sort of say, girl, you got it. You are a warrior. You are an athlete. You are the perfect Nani. And I think it was just that permission to give herself. Because when you're a younger woman, you don't know your own power. And I loved having that moment with her just to remind her,
Yeah.
Because I was that kid going, oh, I don't know, I'm not worthy, I'm not worthy.
I mean, talk about just where you are right now, too, with coming back 20 years later. But now it's just crossed the 1 billion mark.
Stitch is a billionaire.
Yeah, I mean,
Stitch, that little blue creature, is a billionaire.
Yes.
I'm just saying. Stitch.
That's just the movie.
Hug Auntie up. No,
Right? Yeah, really. Can you write me a little checkaroo?
Yeah, Auntie needs a tiki bar in Waikiki.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I'm gonna go sing there on Aloha Friday.
But you know, besides just the fact that there's the film, there's the clothing line, there's the toy. It's become part of culture now.
It is every summer. Every
Yeah.
summer, the Stitch stuff comes out, and people are just crazy for it. I think it's because we're all Stitch.
Yeah.
We're all a little crazy and
Yeah.
wacky, and want to belong, and we
Yeah.
want to find our tribe, and our family is wherever we find it these days.
Yep.
You know, the modern family is different than it
Yeah.
used to be in Beaver Cleaver days.
Yeah, and the young actress who plays Lilo, what a phenom. She is just something else.
That was the hardest thing about the movie, was finding the right Lilo, because she was such a specific, character, this Spitfire, this, 40-year-old in a 7-year-old's body.
She
you
is
know?
something else. So is there any chance
magic.
there'll be a return to another live action
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch 2? Because I feel like the story can continue the way you left it.
I feel like it could. I think Stitch has been driving around in his convertible car, announcing that there is a part 2. I think that he's announced that, but we don't have a story, we don't have a director, we don't know anything about the world. So hope springs eternal that I'll be in it, but you don't know. I'm glad I was there for 2 of them so far, and I even did the TV series that's still on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But you know what, driving around like that, announcing and putting it out into the universe is the way to do it. That's the way to do it. So
This is how we
It's
do.
right.
Yes.
I love that you're going to San Diego for just going from one coast to another.
I've been traveling all
Yeah.
over, spreading the good news of Lilo and Stitch. I'm going to Miami,
Okay.
LA, like all the junkets. Just, I love it so much, and
Yeah.
I love being part of this world. So I love sharing that joy with everyone. It just makes me happy.
Yes.
Yeah. We're so glad you were here. So
Yeah,
great to
love
meet
your
thank you. I'm
energy.
so glad I got up here.
You have awesome energy.
Come back for the second movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Disney's live action Lilo and Stitch is now available on all digital platforms, so we will be right back. Don't go away.